Hi, this is Rajesh again with one interesting episode on executive performance. Um, I learned this lesson very early on how to manage conflicts which arise at workplace, and I learned it in actually in the sixth month of my work when I was deputed to a place called Surat, and I had the opportunity to work with one very senior person and had seen this happen firsthand. Uh, I saw one day in front of me one contractor fighting with one of his staff, my senior executive staff, and then they were almost about to come to blows, and then they shouted at each other and left in a huff. And then after 10 minutes, the matter was brought to his notice. He didn't show any emotion. He just said to both of them to come to a cabin, nice cabin. They closed the door. 15 minutes happened, and then both of them came out. Oh, I understood it this way. I am sorry. The other fellow said, "Oh, I understood this is that way. Sorry." And they shook hands. And I was there for a couple of years. I never ever saw these two people fight again with each other. It is purely because of the great conflict management lesson which that senior executive taught. He is no longer alive, but that I learned it. It's still vivid in my memory, though it is decades back. It is something similar to what happens basically in a courtroom. One thing is that the judge allows the plaintiff and the defendant to talk, and generally they don't interrupt each other. Something similar, but the judge decides on an action which is actually not beneficial to one of the party. But in this case, the senior executive found an acceptable solution which was actually helping both the parties. They shook hands and they never fought again. This is still very, very what you called drilled deep into my subconscious, into the aspect that this is how every conflict can be managed, whether it is with respect to peers or with respect to seniors or even juniors. There is an opportunity of democracy for them to talk, and as a person who is mediating, it is his responsibility to give a solution. And this is not like a law, so he finds out an acceptable solution. This is very, very clear in my heart and mind, and I use this till date to the extent possible. Sometimes the subconscious overpowers, but most of the time this is exactly what I try to use in my dealings with situation. I hope you got this very clear with you. Thank you.